Hey, welcome back to another episode of Historic Headstones of Norfolk. We are here in Forest Lawn Cemetery here in Norfolk. We're going to be talking about Arthur Morris. He is buried here. An earlier video, about a month ago, we did a video about his daughter, Virginia. If you haven't seen that, go back and see it because she is a very important lady. She's very famous. All right, so we're going to be talking about Arthur here, Arthur Morris. He died in 1929. The House of Arther Morris was established in the old Columbia building at 111 Granby Street in 1887 by Arthur Morris. He stopped his education at the age of 13 and joined the staff of his father-in-law's dry goods store. He was a new clerk at the dress good counters and began to reveal his talents, which in later years earned him international fame. Mr. Morris had artistic talent. In his spare time, he painted and sketched. In the store, after the purchase of goods for dresses had been made, he would offer his suggestion regarding how he thought the dresses should be made and displayed. For an example, he drew the designs while the customers were waiting for their bundles to be wrapped. And in all his creations, he emphasized the purchaser's personality and was so successful that local business owners urged him to go into business for himself. And that's amazing because a lot of these businesses that told him to open for himself was his competition. So for them to say that meant that this guy was really good at what he was doing. In those days, everything was made to order. What was a small business shortly grew to be an establishment with 100 sewing girls. He was pretty much making dresses for the whole South. And Arthur was recognized as the South's outstanding dress creator and maker. Early in his career, Mr. Morris adopted this as his creed. So many gods, so many creeds, so many paths that wind and wind. Just when the art of being kind is all this sad world really needs. And you know what? That saying is still true today, and it's very much needed today. The House of Arther Morris has made dresses for court appearances, the governor's wives, over 10 different governor wives, for wives and members of families of officials of foreign governments, which is huge. He also had many military wives looking for dresses for military balls. The House of Arther Morris had specialized for years in wedding gowns and veils as well. One family proudly announced that they got their wedding gowns for Morris' store for 3 generations. Grandma, mother, and daughter have all got dresses for him. Arthur Morris was also one of the 3 founding members of Norfolk's Beautification Commission, attempted to establish a city park system, a pursuit which his daughter, which is buried there, Virginia, the world-famous Virginia Morris Pollock, would contribute to almost 30 years after his death in 1929. This commission is now called Department of Recreation, Parks, and Open Space, which is responsible for the parks and cemeteries in Norfolk. It's also the department that makes the NSCC tours possible. The tours I give for NSCC in the city is because of this gentleman as well. To this day, Arthur is a godfather in the Southern fashion industry. After his death on November 27, 1929, his daughter Virginia took over the business as well. All right, guys, this guy's important. I wouldn't be here doing tours if it wasn't for this guy, so I have to really thank this guy. All right, guys, take care. Have a great weekend. It's a beautiful Saturday. See you later.